Come with me through a week in my life. This is Friday to Friday. So last Friday, wrapped up work all day, 8 to 5, went to my brother's play, didn't get off of that until around 9, and drove 5 hours to Branson, Missouri, where we met my cousins, and we just had a great little weekend. So this is Saturday, went to the diner, got some coffee, just spent some fun at the lake. My husband was there, and 8 of my cousins, or 7 of my cousins were there, and my grandparents. This is kind of a tradition. We've been doing this for 15 years, and we got all dressed up that night. And as you know, in Branson, there's always some sort of show to go watch. So this evening, we went to go to a Western show. And then we went to this cool place called the Yard for Milkshakes. And my family actually ended up staying for longer than we stayed, but they actually were there earlier. So they got to do a lot more fun stuff than we did. But we at least got to do Granny, because Granny in real life is hilarious. And then wrap up this evening with The Summer I Turned Pretty. So Sunday morning, of course, is church time. So the girls and I, we stopped to get coffee first and a little bit of breakfast, went to church, and then got all freshened up to go to Silver Dollar City for the rest of the day. So this was really fun. And if you haven't rode this ride, Mystic River, I think is what it's called, I highly recommend. Also recommend their funnel cakes, and I don't really recommend their pickles. It wasn't great. But anyways, we got very, very quickly freshened up to head out to Paula Deen's, where some of the best food I've ever had, for sure. And then we played volleyball for a couple hours around 9. And it wasn't too long before I had to set my alarm for 3 a.m. And successfully was up at that time so that my husband could drive me an hour and a half to the Springfield airport for me to head on a work trip. So this was Monday morning, very early Monday morning. I read Fourth Wing. Oh my gosh, so good. Anyways, I met up with my intern once we landed, went and grabbed some coffee, some breakfast, this really cute place. And then we got all checked into our hotel, freshened up there, did some work, and just got ready for the evening. So that evening we had some dinner and drinks with our manufacturer. That's Emma. We rode a bus over there and just kind of being funny, and then spent a little bit of time outside before we went back inside for the evening. Because we had to get up bright and early for the next day. So next day we did a little bit of a tour of the facility, got to drive around on a golf cart and spent some time outside. It was very, very, very hot. Didn't change or anything. Got on the flight that evening to Houston, where my husband picked me up with some pizza, and here we are on vacation. So I believe this is Wednesday morning now, getting some coffee and things like that in Galveston in Texas. And I know Galveston kind of gets a bad rap, but it's actually a lot of fun. It's not as rough as people make it out to be. And we just spent some good time with family for the next few days until the next Friday. So that's a week in my life. Thank you so much for watching. Just enjoy these last few clips.
Dead buck, because I kill bucks.
Dead soldier, dead